Hello everyone, welcome to Virtual Learning channel. My name is Shubham and today I am going to tell you how to build an app using PowerApps where we are going to use Excel file as a data source and OneDrive as a storage. So what I am going to do is this is my local. I have one folder learning. There I will create one Excel file which we are going to use it as a uh, data source. So this file name I'm going to give it as XLSX, learning XLSX. This file name you can give anything whatever you want. So as you can see, there's nothing in this Excel. So what we will do is we'll just create some columns here, something like name, then we will have age, then we will have address, then we will have gender, whatever you want, you can give it here. And some values obviously will be like Kumar, age will be something 23, address XYZ, gender. One more record I'm going to create it like Shubham, age will be anything, whatever you want to give, test, and, and gender will be n. Now we will save this file. Now how we are going to use this Excel as a data source in PowerApps. I will just close this Excel file. Now if you will see, still it is in my local. So as I told you, we need to use OneDrive as a storage. That means if you want to use the application, you need to put data source somewhere. So right now, where we will get this file is in OneDrive. So this is my OneDrive for business, uh, where I have created one folder Power Apps. Under that, I have created another folder, data source folder. You can create folder whatever you want. Our main thing is we need to keep our Excel file in this folder. But still it is not going to work. I will tell you why. So if you will see, file has been uploaded, learning XLSX. Okay, now we'll open our Power Apps. The site is powerapps.microsoft.com and you need to have a Microsoft license to use it. There are trial versions are there. Microsoft 365 E5 developer subscription is there, which you can use for 90 days, and then again if you want to use it you need to renew it, which is free of cost. There will be no extra charges. But the thing is, if you are doing any activity in that subscription, then only it is going to be renewed, otherwise they will delete it. So you need to be active in that subscription. I will tell you what is Microsoft 365 subscription in my next video. Yeah, so this is our Power Apps homepage, where you, in the left hand side, you can see there are lots of options. Home, learn is nothing but you will get some tutorials about Power Apps. Then apps, whatever apps you have created, you will get under this create. Using this you can create, as well as from here also we can create the app. So if you will see here, we have some options. Start from data, make your own app, and this is the learning section, which I have told you. We have learning, this one, this is nothing but this only. It will tell you how does the Power Apps works. So what we are going to do is we will not start it from the blank. We will take some template. So there is a predefined template: SharePoint, Excel line, Excel Online, SQL Server, Common Data Service. These things I am going to explain in my future videos. As of now, what we are going to do is we will select Excel Online. So basically what it does is when we are starting from some data, 80% of the work, not 80, I will tell you, if you don't want any logic, you just want to do CRUD operation in the Excel file, then 100% of the work will be completed. using Excel online, and they have some engine which will build up the form by own. We don't need to do anything. See, it is as simple. So what we need to do is like we will just click on Excel online. It will give you the source. What you want to select, you need to select OneDrive for business. And if you will see here, we have Power Apps here, and here we have data source folder, and here we have learning Excel. But still we will not able to create the app with this learning XLX. Why? Because see, there is no table, so it is not recognizing database as a table. So in that case we have missed something which is very necessary when you are creating the Excel file. Whenever we choose OneDrive for business and we want to use as a data source, it looks for the table inside this learning Excel file, which we have not created yet. This is just a data. So what we need to do is like we need to convert these values into table. So what we will do, we will just select this cell and we will click on format as data table and select whatever theme you want to select it. It will ask where is the data for your table. It is asking from where to where you are going to convert the data into that table in rows and column. So by default it is showing, as I have selected from here to here, it is showing A1 to D4. A1 to D4 means this area, and checkbox is there, my table has headers. Yes, this I'm going to use as headers and this will be my actual data that. So that's why we need to select my table has headers. If I will not select, automatically four headers will get created with different names: column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So now see, table has been created. Now what we will do is like just click on any of the cell in the table. You will get the table name. You can give this table name anything. I will my first Excel table. This is how you are going to recognize in the while creating the Power Apps. So I will just save it to go to my OneDrive. Here I will upload this file to the OneDrive. Yes, it is asking already the file exists. What would you like to do? So we need to overwrite it this. How? Add file. Now it is, if you will see, we have some column called modified. Basically modified columns tells about when it was last modified. So see, few seconds ago. Now what we need to do is like we'll just go again to that OneDrive for business. We will select Power Apps, data source folder, and this learning. Still it is not coming because the data is not refreshed. So click on this refresh, select this OneDrive for business, Power Apps, data source folder, learning. See, we have our table, my first Excel table. Now select this and click on connect. It will take some time to build up the form. So you will see the form is getting created its own. We are not doing anything. If you will see here, some screens got created itself. Browse screen, detail screen, edit screen. Browse screen where all of your Excel data is going to be displayed. This we can customize ourselves also. I will tell you how to customize the Power Apps, how to do logics in Power Apps in my next video. So if you will see, we have three screens now: browse screen, detail screen, edit screen. Browse screen will contains all the Excel data. So if you will see here, we have three data. This is also counting as one empty row. It doesn't showing any data, but it is a empty row. This will also is going to show it there. Why? Because that is considering as one empty row, but row is present there, and these are the values. So we have three records. See, three records are there, where one is empty, another one we have the values, another two we have the values. Then we have detail screen, which which shows whenever we will click on this arrow button, what it is going to do is like it is going to display detailed form of that particular record. So where we will have address, age, gender for that particular record, it is going to display a form. This is nothing but a display form. Edit screen. Here you will be able to edit the existing records, or you will be able to create a new record. So I will just click on this run. See, form is ready. Now if you will click on create new item, it is going to move it to edit screen, where you will add some data. Will do save. See, data is saved into the Excel file, and it is showing here also test data 23 mail. It is showing it there. Now if we will go to Excel file, if I will click on this learning.excel file, we will see our records here. See, this is very simple to create an app using Excel as a data source. But never try to delete this column. You might get some issue in the running app. So don't do anything to this column. Basically what PowerApps does is like whenever you get connected to Excel file, it will create one PowerApp ID column itself. Similar way, now if you will click on this, it will redirect it to detail screen, which is nothing but display screen, where we will able to see the form details. And if we want to delete it, we can delete it using this delete button, or else we can use this edit this item, which will allow us to edit the item. Do save. See, this is very simple to build. Coming to the customization, we can customize this already built-in form the way however we want it. Not only that, in Pod apps we have lot of options. One option is like right now this is in mobile mode. If we want to change it into the landscape mode, that too also we can do it. Mobile mode in the sense means it is a portrait mode. So if we will go to, I'll just go back to the screen. So you need to go to file, you need to click on advanced settings, and so in advanced settings you have lots of options. This is the default value 500, only 500 records it is going to fetch. We have screen size and orientation. There you can change mode to landscape, and you need to click on apply. See, now it is in landscape mode. So thank you guys. This is just a small tutorial on how to build an app Yeah, I forgot one more thing. How to publish it. So to make it available to everyone, what we need to do is like we need to click on file as we are saving it at the first time. We need to give some name of the app, something like app using Excel as a data source. And click on save. I will explain you everything in my next video one by one. I'm going to create a video on how to customize Power Apps, what are the options are available in the Power Apps, how we are going to use it. But what is the best way to use the Power Apps? What is the pros and conclu- cons is there? So see, it is published now. We can share to whomever we want to share it. So what we need to do is like we'll click on share. There's one option if you're sharing an app with someone, you need to click on this send an email invitation to new users. Then it will send the mail to them. So it is shared with you as owner as I have created the app. If you want to share it to some other person, to type their name, select it, and then we need to click on share. Now, if I will go to Power Apps and if I will click on apps, I will able to see that app. And now if I will click on it, this is how the apps will looks like. This is the landscape mode. The width, height, everything we can customize it. There's very simple way to do it. There's nothing much code is required to do that. It is like you will have the screen where you need to put some values. It's like whenever you want to add some value, whenever you want to perform some logic, it's a simple if and else and whatever we use in Excel, something like that. It is very easy to use it. So thank you so much for watching my video. I will come up I will come up with new videos where I will show you from the beginning how to create a Power Apps, how to customize it, what are the options are there, the best way to do it, what are the pros and cons, everything I'm going to explain you. Thank you.